Hello, this is Michelle Arslan with Week 7 Discussion Board Post. One of the questions that was raised was asking, what caring elements did you see the nurse exhibit? Caring elements that I saw the nurse exhibit was when she was teaching the mother about diapering her baby. Another element that I saw was when she consulted with another nurse for a brief moment, and that was about it. Uncaring was more present than caring. So in the beginning of the patient care, the patient said that she was homeless, and that was overlooked by the nurse. And then she also asked other questions as far as like pain and when she would receive her prescriptions, and that was also overlooked. One of the questions that the nurse might have asked is, why do you need Percocet? Are you still having pain? What type of pain are you having? And really look into that, as opposed to saying talk to your doctor about it when the doctor comes and sees you, or waiting to your 6-week postpartum checkup. Those are things that needed to be addressed right then and there, because she's in a hospital receiving care. Those questions need to be addressed and not wait for a 6-week checkup, or till the doctor comes and sees her. What if that's a real issue? Another thing is, we don't know if this patient has had a cesarean or a vaginal delivery, and if she had a cesarean, she needs to go home with her Percocet so that she can receive proper care. And if she had a vaginal delivery, that's different. Then yes, she should have just received ibuprofen for home use, but we don't know that background piece. And still leaves me to wonder, is this nurse additionally negligent for skipping over the fact that the patient is homeless, and stated that she was homeless, and also that she was worried about her pain management? Which brings me to another piece, is that mom is feeding, and she was feeding her baby very well, but how will those feedings go while she's discharged, because she's homeless? And so will she have the time, energy, or even the milk supply because of stress? Will she be able to nurse her child properly? So one of the priorities for the patient, and some of the resources that I myself would have put the patient into contact with, would have been social worker, a Medicaid worker for her baby and herself, food stamps benefits, and also housing, because this patient is homeless and she's bringing home a brand new baby, and they need to have shelter, because otherwise they cannot be discharged, because they're not being discharged to a shelter of any sort. So the nurse was very rushed in trying to discharge a patient, because she had other patients. But what about this patient? What about this human being in a bed that needs your care? To me, that should have been your priority, as opposed to discharging other patients with homes, more than likely. What about this particular instance, and what could you have done to ensure the safety and well-being of this vulnerable population? Thank you.